The Sinister Six reworks have really given us a ton of options. Let's take a look at the Rhino and see how utilizing him, we can punch right through the enemy defenses. More than likely, we're going to want to pair him up with the Vulture. Why? Because the Vulture can apply slows, and we're going to see that that's important for the strategy that we need to employ. As a bonus, if your opponent spawn with speed up, Vulture will immediately flip those to slow, and this thing can take off and snowball from there. We're going to be using my Gear Tier 12 Rhino for this testing, but you can still see this is just what the doctor ordered. Because basically all that has to happen is, as it says here, if you have 2 superior 6 allies in war, enemies with slow cannot gain charge. This is a game changer. Think about that for a minute. There are some enemy compositions out there that rely on that charge mechanic. If you remove that, then they just become like anybody else. Let's take a look. No need to start off with softballs. Let's go right to the big dogs. We have a Gamma Apocalypse, and we're going after them with our Sinister Six. We got the Rhino, we got Vulture, Doc Ock, Classic Goblin, and Mysterio. Let's go get it. All right, we're loading in. This is war practice mode, a little bit of a punch up. Then we're gonna start with speed up, but now notice they have speed down. So we already have the advantage speed-wise. We hit one of the Gamma members, and I don't know if you realized, Red Hulk is not gaining charges. She-Hulk is also not gaining charges. We'll do the pumpkin bombs with Classic Green Goblin. That will ensure the traumas on the board since they don't have positive effects. So even if something was to change, they won't strip the negative effects. Now Rhino's kind of a different tank right now. You can use the initial taunt to target who you want to put the taunt on as far as your opponent goes. Red Hulk didn't take it. Rhino gets speed up, he gets to go again. So then we'll use our traditional taunt as well. So Rhino's got the taunt. As you can see, no charges are popping up on the Red Hulk. We're gonna go ahead and use the special for Mysterio to blind everybody. Trying to see what we could do against the Apocalypse there. Got him in a yellow. Thought we could do more. We're giving it a shot. So Apocalypse is on the board. He didn't like that. He removes Rhino. And now notice we're gonna do this hit with the Vulture. Boom, big dog Vulture, man. That's a big dude. It's a big Vulture. Apocalypse is gone, but because Rhino is gone, now our opponents are beginning to spawn charges. Okay, so as long as Rhino's on the board and people have slow, they cannot gain the charges. Amazing test. Let's see if we can keep going and get through this. All right, Red Hulk is getting ready to pop off. We can go ahead and use the Classic Goblin special there. That would rewind his speed all the way back down, but instead it knocked him out. So this is in hand, my friends. This is in hand. The damage dealers that are left they're not right. I mean, Green Hulk could do some stuff to us. The Gamma members, I mean, they don't hit soft, right? They don't hit soft. They hit hard. We'll do this here from Dr. Octopus. And that, my friends, pretty much should do it, right? It's all of us against Brawny. Even though he got all healed up there, he should not be able to drill through the rest of the team we have as a whole. We got most of our core members are still alive with the exception of Rhino. If my Rhino was stronger, he could have maybe took that hit. I don't know. From Apocalypse, I don't know. But it should be on hand. Let's move on to the next matchup. Okay, we got the same team, and we're going against a Tangled Web variant that also has a Classic Goblin and Dr. Octopus. I'm going to play the match wrong. All right, we're loading in. But again, as mentioned, we're going to play the match very conservative and probably not optimally because I just want to demonstrate the point. So Green Goblin Classic on the opposition has charges because he doesn't have slow, correct? We don't want to hit, we don't want to hit Weaver because we don't want to knock her out, okay? We don't want to hit Weaver in this case. We don't want to knock her out. I'm trying to get to take a turn with her. I want Weaver to take a turn because I want you to see whether or not she's able to get the charges. So we're going to go after everybody else except Weaver. Might be some jump cuts here to try to speed this up because I was trying to play, again, extremely conservative, just so we did not hit Weaver. This is a good opportunity to point out the Rhino here. So notice he attacked Dr. Octopus with his first taunt move there, and it puts taunt onto Dr. Octopus. So again, this can be used in a different matchup, and then Rhino gets to go again, and Rhino himself is going to taunt. So this can be used again in different matchups, that if you know that your opponent is going to be taunting, you can use that to your advantage to put the taunt on the individual you want. Now, Weaver went, and did you notice she has slow and she does not have charges? She should have got 5 charges from doing her ultimate move there, and she did not get any. So once again, just because of the Rhino's presence, removes the charger mechanic from being able to be activated on people that have slow. Works out well. Works out well. Let's notice a third matchup as we see that this one is definitely in hand. All right, we're going to skip past this loading screen, and we have, again, same team against Heroes for Hire. Now, we already know that this team can beat Heroes for Hire. We just want to see how it interacts with the charge mechanic. Okay, so as we load in, we see, look at Misty up there. She has speed up. Everybody's supposed to get speed up. But since they're supposed to spawn with it, it's flipped by Vulture into speed down. Now, I'm not 100% sure how this works, but we notice some characters like Misty, she has 3 charges. And then if we look at Iron Fist, he has 2 charges. So I'm not sure the order of operations, but they should all have 5 charges because it's a complete Heroes for Hire team. But right, some way with the order of operations, Rhino stops them from getting all their charges. So this is an interesting turn of events too. I was probably going to stop the video here, but as Green Goblin did the flyby, apparently he was not able to remove all the positive effects. Therefore, nobody in this case got trauma. See, normally I would expect that he would remove the effects and everybody would have got trauma. And we know what happens then with Heroes for Hire, right? They cannot renew their charges. But we're just going to go ahead and continue to play this out. Okay. We still have the advantage in speed. And because they didn't spawn with all of their charges, 2 to 3 at the most, we probably still have an opportunity to get the win. We have Vulture, Gear Tier 18 Vulture, definitely on the way to Dark Dimension. Great character. Great character. We weren't able to knock anybody out. We brought in our Shocker. Don't disconnect. The clock is ticking. Mr. Sean Chi is up at the top there. If we could have did this move, we could have rewound him, but we can't. We're still stuck behind the taunt. So we'll flip everything with Doc Ock. Nice. Charges are starting to fall off a couple of the characters. Iron Fist is almost gone. Luke Cage is almost gone, but it does not look like we're going to make it over to Big Sean in time. He has offense down. We'll go with the execute. Defense down. Look at that. Remove his entire health bar. I probably should have left it alone though, because now he goes. He had offense down, and now he does not. He has offense up, and he's making the rounds. But we survived. We survived. Lost the Rhino there. Colleen, that will remove her last charge. And we'll go down the middle. Look at that. Look at that guy. This Rhino is amazing. So he took him out before. He takes him out again. Again, I think we can call this one in the bag. So, hey, if you like what we're putting down out here, please subscribe. It's winter time, so go out and get some of those winter sports in. Right? Go outside. We can't touch the grass, but maybe we can get out in the snow. Peace.